photographer with WBONTV.com. I'm here today with Bud King, and he is going to show us how to make homemade gumbo.
When you donate to the Habitat Restore, you do more than just clear out stuff from your home or office. By donating it to the Restore, you can help build a new home for someone in need. The donation is tax deductible, and they will even come pick it up from you. Check out the Restore for yourself, located behind the Richmond Mall or on Facebook.
Okay, we're going to make some semi-homemade gumbo today, chicken and sausage. I like to cheat. I use the grocery store a lot.
Is that what you mean by semi-homemade?
Semi-homemade. Use the grocery store.
All right.
Don't do all the chopping with your mirepoix, which is onion, bell pepper, and celery. It comes pre-chopped.
I like it.
You don't lose any fingers, I almost gave you.
That's important.
So we got our pan hot. We're going to toss that in, get that cooking.
Anything you want me to stir, Bud?
No, we'll just let that go.
All right.
Today we're going to be using Hillshire because it's simple, quick, very
Already
good.
cut up.
All ready to go. Or if you got time and you want to prep, use your link sausage. One thing you do have to have when you make is Tony Sastry. That's the best Cajun season, and it's made in Opelousas, Louisiana.
Now, can you get that at Meijer?
You can get
Kroger,
this at Meijer's, Kroger, internet, all over.
So that's your secret ingredient.
That's my secret ingredient, Tony Sastry. We're going to do a little prep on some onions. You got to have green onion tops, or according to my wife, who is from South Louisiana, you will not have authentic Cajun gumbo.
So you better put those in there today, or she won't let you come home, right?
She probably wouldn't. And the green onion goes in the very last. If you want to go ahead and prep the ends, you can toss that in there, or you can go home and plant those and grow your own green onions. Here I have our roux. It's already made. We make roux with a cup, or it's equal portions of roux and butter, or flour and butter. Please, when you make it, have plenty of time. Don't answer the phone. Don't play on the internet. You'll burn your roux.
So you have to cook it nice and slow.
Nice and slow, medium heat, and constantly stirring. We want this chocolate covered flour.
Because if it burns, you got to start over.
We're starting over.
Yeah.
And a little secret that I like to do is I'll add a little bit of the Tonys. The more you cook, you want to add flavor every step. So when I add my seasoning to there, I'm just adding another layer of flavor. When I make my rice, you know how to make rice?
Yes.
You do?
I do.
What's the secret of making rice?
Well, you let it simmer on the way here. So is that how you
Low and slow. 2 cups of water.
Yes.
1 cup of rice.
Okay.
So I
just follow the directions.
I made 3 cups of rice, so I had 6 cups of water. Or you can do 3 cups of water and 3 cups of chicken broth. We want flavor. So I didn't have any chicken broth at the time, so 6 cups of water, 3 cups of rice. Salt your water.
Yes.
Salt your water, because I don't know, when I get rice at the grocery store, it's not seasoned.
No.
So what
do you use, like Uncle Ben's or something like that, minute rice?
We use a long grain rice, and
you're using a white rice, not a brown.
A white rice.
Yeah.
If you want to use brown rice, use a brown rice. It's totally up to you.
And none of this is reduced sodium. No.
No, it's not. So we got our Trinity going, and we're going to open up. And this is not low-cal either. So if you know, splurge.
This is a splurge. This is a special occasion when you really need some good eating.
When it's cold, cold outside, you want good comfort food. Now we want this to brown. We want to caramelize a little bit and everything.
I'm with you. I like it already cut up. The less work, the better.
The less work, the better.
More time to spend with the kids and family.
More time. One thing we're going to do, we're going to add chicken broth when this gets when we're ready for it.
Okay. Goes in here.
Or just use water. But
chicken broth is...
I want the chicken broth, I want the flavor.
Yeah.
What's the trinity, bud?
The trinity is bell pepper, onion, and celery.
More secret ingredients, right?
And it's a lot easier getting it already chopped than...
And you just got that out of the frozen food section.
Frozen food section. Kroger, Cajun style, Mirepoix blend.
Yeah. So it's onion, celery,
and bell pepper.
And bell pepper. That's the 3 key ingredients. So just 1 bag? Is that what you do?
Yeah, we'll probably go 2 because we're going to make a lot of gumbo.
Good.
Some people like it runny.
Yeah.
More like a soup base. I like mine on a stew base, thicker.
A little more hearty.
So it's just each individual's preference on what they want.
Okay.
So that looks like a good ratio of sausage.
Rotisserie chicken.
Rotisserie chicken. I don't have to worry about cooking chicken. It's already done for me, inexpensive. All you have to do is get into the bag.
Well, it's too bad they can't smell on television because you can already smell it. It's delicious.
Emerald always said he wanted to invent smell-o-vision.
Yes.
So, and I'm with him.
So you take the skin off.
Take the skin off. And if you want to chop it, you can chop it. I just like breaking it up. Nice, big, hearty pieces of chicken in there.
So now if anybody needs this recipe and all the ingredients, we're going to have it listed on our website along with the video. Are we going to have enough to take home?
I hope so.
I hope so too.
Because
and my family hopes so.
If we eat this, there's something. If we eat all this, there's something wrong with us.
We were really hungry. Now, sausage and the chicken, is that the only 2 meats that you put in yours?
That's the only 2 proteins on this gumbo. You can use anything for gumbo. You can make duck gumbo. You can make seafood gumbo.
Yeah.
You can use turkey. You can use pork tassel.
What about a shrimp?
Shrimp would be in your seafood gumbo,
yeah.
Which is shrimp, oysters, crawfish, mussels, just about, oysters, whatever you want to put in there.
Mm-hmm.
So, and I do not make a very good seafood gumbo, so I leave that to other people.
Okay. Stick to what you're good at, right? So overall, how long from beginning to end do you think this gumbo takes to give someone an idea of
a quick
preparation time?
A quick gumbo like this will probably take you an hour to an hour and a half. The longest part of making a gumbo is the roux.
Yeah.
Because it's slow going. It constantly has to be stirred. So ours is on low heat.
How long did that take? 30 minutes?
That's about 45 minutes.
45 minutes. Okay. Of constant stirring.
Constant stirring. If you stop to answer the phone,
It'll burn.
You might as well start over.
And it's on a low.
And it's on a low heat. There are ways to cheat. You can brown. You can start off by browning your flour in the oven. And I have at times even browned it in the microwave. But again, you got to watch it.
Yeah. Or
you burn your flour and you start all over.
Now, for those people that like really spicy foods, on a scale from 1 to 10, how spicy is this going to be?
This will probably be, I'll probably make this around, for me, a 4 or 5.
Okay.
It's just medium heat, and then with some people up here, they still say that is really hot for them, so.
That would be me.
If you really like a good spicy, you could throw some jalapenos in here, or even a habanero.
Yeah?
If you're that brave to spice it up.
Well, daredevilish.
I'm not that way, so
yeah,
we're not going to do that today. But
now, is this like a family recipe? Did you come up with this? And
this is, I'm a northerner.
Yeah.
And I met my wife when I was stationed at Fort Polk, Louisiana. And it's kind of funny because her mother told her not to go there and meet some young soldier boy and fall in love and get married. So
and she did.
Really, my mother-in-law prophesied this. So, but I just I learned to cook. When I got out of the service, we moved to Southwest Louisiana. That's where my wife's family is from Opelousas. So we just moved there, fell in love with the country. The Cajun people are really awesome people.
How long did you live there?
We lived in Southwest Louisiana from 82 to 91. And lived in a couple towns my wife thought she would never live in for the work I was doing at the time. So I've got this just about where I want it. So we're going to add the roux. So this is going to mix in, and this is basically our thickening agent. And the cast iron skillet makes really good roux. I have been known to make it in summer and turn the air conditioning down to about 50. Get it really cold in the house and then have gumbo for dinner that night.
There you go.
It's good all around. Now we won't know the thickness of this gumbo until we can bring this back up to temperature and the water starts boiling. Then we'll know how thick it's going to be. Now if you want this for dinner on Saturday night, make this Friday.
Is it better the next day?
It gets better as time goes on. So
you cook it, let it come up to a boil, right?
We're going to cook it, let this come up to boil. We'll see how thick it is. And probably add a little bit of the second box. And then we'll do a little taste test, and if we need to add some Tonys, we'll add some Tonys.
Right.
The only time I use salt making gumbo is with my rice. Other than that, all my seasoning comes from Tony.
Tony, okay.
And
so when you're done and you want to have a party on Saturday and you cook it on Friday, what do? You just, after you boil it, let it get... Bring
it down.
Yeah.
Put it in the refrigerator.
And then get it out
if you want to eat at 4 o'clock or 5 o'clock, bring it out a couple hours ahead of time, put it on low, and just bring it back up to temperature.
A lot of people say they like their gumbos and chilies and vegetable soups the next day.
Everything's better the next day because all your flavoring gets to marry in with everything else.
Yeah.
So another little trick we're going to do, we're going to cheat on some flavoring, get some more flavoring.
Okay.
We're going to take the juice that's in this bag of this chicken. Set that over here. Now that's just nothing but pure good flavoring. We're just going to stick that chicken in there.
That's a little secret.
Yeah. So I'm going to add just a little bit more stock. Well, another box. All right, here we go.
Ah, it looks delicious. So we've been boiling this how long?
This has been going for about 30 minutes.
Okay.
And it's got a good consistency that I like. Now, according to my wife, for this to be a true gumbo, so we're going to take these green onion tops that we cut up earlier. And there you go. I don't know how to say it in French, but in English it means let the good times roll. So we're going to try a little of this gumbo, season it to your taste, and enjoy your winter gumbo. Now we're going to serve this. A little rice. Little gumbo. Little Tony's.
It smells delicious. Oh, it's fantastic. My first gumbo. I love it. Do I get the whole bowl?
You got the whole bowl.
Excellent.